Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Tales of Arise. Last episode, we started making our way to the next region of Mahag-Saar, but along the way we were ambushed by a mysterious swordsman who unfortunately got the best of us in battle and actually stabbed Shionne, but despite it looking serious, she seemed to just walk it off, cast some healing magic, and be okay. Not quite sure what that's about. And so, in this episode, we're going to go ahead and make our way to Mahag-Saar, but first, I want to go ahead and do some fishing. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So we're starting here in Cysloden, because if we come to the Cysloden Inn, we can actually now purchase the Disarming Lure, a new lure for our fishing exploits. So I wanted to pick that up real quick. And then the next place we're going to be going to is in Menancia in Vicent. If we go to the inn here, we will also be able to pick up a new lure. After that, those are all the lures we can get right now. There's a couple different ways you can get new lures in this game, either by rewards from the guy who wants you to catch fish, from finding them in treasure chests, or for completing side quests, as well as pretty much every inn has a new lure as well. So we're going to pick up the Trembling Lure there. And now, let's start fishing. So the first fish we're going to be getting is here in Cyslodia. This is the Navira Snow Plains fishing spot. And I know I did skip one we saw earlier, but I'm basically just have a list pulled up of all the fish and what lures you have to use to get them. While there are probably other ways to get some of the fish, we're just going to go with the guaranteed lures just to make it easier. So right here in Navira Snow Plains, there's a fishing spot. And in here, we should be able to get one new fish if we use the... Oh, that's not what I wanted to use. I want to... How do I change my lure? Right here. Let's go ahead and change this over to the Disarming Lure. And we should, if we cast in... No, not right there. Right over here. We'll go ahead and give it a cast. Let's see. Nope, that... Well, actually clicked B on that one. Okay, where are we at? We'll try right here again. And let's see. Soft shakes. Soft shakes are not good on this. Neither is Y. How about A? Oh, there we go. They all love A. And here we go. This should be our new fish. I'm not 100% certain, but if it's a different fish than the one I have listed here, even better. Ooh, this guy is going to be a little bit of a challenge. We're going to be cutting it real close. I need him to do some jumps here. There we go. Oh, no, please. Jump. Okay, we got it.
I'll catch something bigger next time.
And there is our Navira Piranha. That is exactly what we were going for here. And so we can just quit out of this one and head to our next fishing spot. We are still here in Cyslodia, but this time we're here at the Frozen Valley fishing spot, and there are two new fish we can get here. We're going to go ahead and use our Disarming Lure still, because the first one can be got with this. Let's see. Do they like X? Nope. Do they like A? Yes, they do.
Reel it in.
We can't get a new fishing rod till we've caught 10 new fish, so unfortunately... Not going to be able to make our life any easier when it comes to... Oh, that was bad. I failed it. That's unfortunate. I clicked the wrong thing there. I mean, yeah.
You next time.
If you even make like one mistake, especially early on, you can just fully lose the fish, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Do you like X? You do. I actually don't even think this is one we were going for. I think this is the pike, which is not the fish I was going for, I don't think. But we'll take it. Keeping that lure real low, so this is a little bit of an easier fish to catch. Come on, give me a jump. Perfect. If they do a lot of jumps, it's actually really easy to keep that line lower, less likely to break. There we go. Is this the pearly pike?
Anybody could reel in that.
Yes, it is. That's one I wasn't going for yet. That is a, that's one you could get much later. So we get to skip that one for now. I'm not going to go for any more of those pikes that are jumping out of the water yet. Let's see. Do we got A? Who likes A? You do.
All right.
I don't believe there are any of the same fish at the same ponds either. So even if it does look kind of like the piranha, it should be different. Come on, fish. Give me another jump. Ooh, boy. We're cutting it close. There we go. And there's another one. Please be the tilapia.
That's not a fish I see often.
Yes, it is. The azure tilapia. We do have one more we can get here for sure right now. So go ahead and swap over to the trembling lure. And let's go for a... well, I missed that one. Oh, well, I guess it still counts. Let's see. Who likes X? Any of you? Who likes Y? You do, and I think you're my new fish. Because you're not a pike?
There we go.
Let's see. For this one, we're looking for a trout. I think trout are smaller fish. For their shadow, so... got high hopes in this one. And after this, we can actually go get another new lure. But I might wait. Because really, until you catch 10 fish and get a better rod, there really isn't a reason to go get a lure from that guy. There we go.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
That looks like a trout to me. There we go. Another new fish. That makes it 4 fish for us so far. Let's go ahead and head to our next fishing spot. All right, so we're here in Menancia. This is the Overseer Hill just south of the campsite. There is one new fish sheet we can get here, but we can also get that hawksbill trout. So let's see if we can get lucky and get our new fish, shall we? Go ahead and toss in here. We're looking for a bass. This looks like a bass to me. Oh, that doesn't. That looks like a trout. Oh, no, that might be a bass. Trout was a much smaller shadow, so let's see if we get lucky here. Oh, I definitely clicked the right trigger, and it did not register as soon as I clicked it. Unless for harder... nope. I was going to say, unless for harder fish, you have to click it multiple times. Oh, boy. Come on. Perfect. I need him to do more of these swimming things and jumps. There we go.
That's not a fish I see often.
That is our Menancia bass. Exactly what we were going for. And for now, those are all of the new fish we can get. Anytime we can get anything new, I will show it off. We'll quickly head back to the pond, just so I can show that we would get something for having 3 of them completed. Let's go to Talca Pond Road. And we can just quickly swing over to the fishing guy here, who should give me a new lure, but again, we'll hold off till we have like 1 or 2 new lures at a time. Just so, because it's much easier than only doing, like going and catching 1 fish every time we get a new lure. So for 3 fish, we get the Elegant Swimmer. That is a new lure for us. And with that, that is all the fishing we can do up to this point. If I wanted to, I probably could go do another one just to get a upgrade for one of the skill panels. Because if you remember, we have to catch, I believe, 5 different fish. Where was that? No, favorite meals cooked. Maybe there wasn't. I could have sworn. Maybe she just doesn't have those titles yet. But with that, let's go ahead and make a quick detour. And we actually want to go to the Ridge. This was a place I saw last episode, but didn't explore because I thought it was the way to go. I'm now convinced it's not, since we got into a boss fight in our other direction. This still might stop us at some point. It might just say, hey, you can't progress any further. There's a gold chunk that's going to sell for a lot. But for now, we'll at least go see if we can progress a little bit. That looks like something I don't want to go into yet, but we'll go in there anyways. There are 2 inhibitor crystals, level 3. Right here is a peach gel.
What's that big tower over there?
That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, that's a whole new zone. Go ahead and grab an astral ore. That is the way to go. So for now, let's grab this ore for some more astral ore.
What do you say we check back?
And here we are at the campsite. I do want to rest real quick. We are very low after the fights that we've been through recently.
Guess I'll polish up my
So,
sword.
I have a event we can view.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Dahnans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
All right, let's rest up. I will go ahead and re-cook some food. I want to do defense up small. What is the difference? 10%. 5. Okay, so S is better than T. I don't know why. Yeah, we'll just do this. We need to make sure we stock up on eggs then, too.
Done. This is sure to give the...
Kisara making food also is going to give her a title eventually. Ooh, let's do... Dohalim.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
We are now closer to
I do
Dohalim.
believe it's about time that I retire.
And let's see what this giant tower is. I don't think we have what we need to make more weapons, but I'll also check just because we're here. Oh, wow, it actually became daytime when we rested. I don't think that's happened before. Let's manage our ranch. We get horse... Wasn't expecting that one. I'll tell you guys that. Huh. Cool, cool. Let's go ahead and get some chickens. I don't really need to do that yet. Man, that's brutal. We'll do another one just because I'm going to need it at some point. But, like, tell me it's made for glue or something. Let's go ahead and forge weapon. And we can make the refined Gale Wing. All right, let's do it. Makes it a little bit stronger. Can't get anything there. Ooh, with the Grouper Flood, I could make something, but I don't have enough hard bones. That might be something I need to go do. We'll go ahead and get anything else we can first. Okay, better weapon for you. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Can I make the winged gauntlets? Yes, I can, pretty easily. Oh, but then I don't have enough. Wait. How did that... Oh, I had to use the sturdy mega bones to make that. Whoops. Well, we'll need to go remake that as well. And then, yeah, I need more for her as well. I need to be doing a little bit of grinding off camera here soon. But for now, we'll go ahead and just keep moving forward. Let's go ahead and put his better gloves back on. And let's see what is down here.
Not this way, I
Huh.
guess.
Could I have jumped over that? I definitely fell because I didn't think it mattered. But that looks like something I can jump over pretty easily. Let's see. Yeah. Nope, it will not let me through. Dang. Okay. Well, I did just want to see what that was. And now, let's go ahead and head back to the mountain base and continue forward. Because I'm guessing
We've reached our
just
destination.
ahead is probably Mahag Saar. Probably won't have to deal with anything. Oh, are we going through another one of these cave systems? I bet we are. It seems like it's always giving me one of those. No, what? Are we already in the capital of Mahag Saar? Niez?
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah. This doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Dahnans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Dahnans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Dahnans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionne has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Alright, look, I've complained about Rinwell before, but come on. Dohalim didn't do anything wrong. He said, when the owl's feathers molt, can I have them? Your options are, can he have them, or leave them on the ground? Come on, Rinwell, grow up. I know she's 14, but grow up. Okay, let's go ahead and head forward. There's really nobody here, huh? Right there we have a chest with some pork in it. Oh, there you are. I saw you coming from a mile away. Hoot hoot. Red rose corsage. We should be getting a new gift from the owls soon. Not yet, though. Rinwell would have told me. Okay, giant gate. Yeah, not surprised we can't go in there yet, but I figured I would check just in case. Instead, let's wrap all the way around because this seems like basically a dead town. I'm guessing there's going to be a different town we can visit, which is why we were able to make it here so quickly. Because there's nothing here.
Windmills?
Where?
They're
Oh,
huge.
yeah, right there. Oh, I forgot we're in like a wind valley. That makes sense. It honestly looks a little bit more like this would have been Earth because of all the plants and everything. Because mining they kind of already did in our first place. The fire astral energy was mining, so I don't know why they're mining in the Earth location as well. Definitely should have been more nature-based.
All of you, stop right there. Don't move.
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans.
All right, this way is probably where we're going to be going next, if I had to guess. Yeah, won't even let me go over there.
It's got a lot of issues.
Up there is the same little... Oh, that's the castle. But I guess I'll walk over here. Yep, still locked. Just want to make sure. And finally, I guess we'll go into what is probably counting as the inn of this town. Depends if this town counts as a town or not. Oh, I see you back there. Grab this chest for a chicken. And now, let's head inside. Meet with the resistance of this region. Seems like they already succeeded, though, so I guess we're done here.
So you're Alphen, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Dahnans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Dahnans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, You know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadime, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadime! Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Seems like a perfect group for Rinwell to join. You should stay behind, Rinwell.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadime said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadime.
This isn't Deadime's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shionne said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't understand the fact that if you don't get rid of the Lord, she's just going to come back even stronger.
I get the feeling Deadime signed up to be a rebel so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shionne. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dahna as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
All right, I see we have a side quest just ahead. Ooh, a couple different side quests. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change.
What's wrong?
What's got you down, friend? Zoogles, that's what. A pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogle, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
All right.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you just to exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zoogle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building. Studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come around and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, about those materials you're looking for. This isn't what you're talking about, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? Yeah, I have some demi-human muscles. Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than to keep it weighing us down. Great. You're one generous bunch of people, you know that? Now to see just what I can turn all of this into.
All right.
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. And we get the roasted chicken recipe and 3 life bottles. If you remember, we needed to make that roasted chicken recipe for one of Alphen's titles. So we'll go ahead and make that as soon as we can. But first, I'm actually just going to skip the inn for now. Let's go ahead and run back up to the north side of town here. We got 2 side quests up here I want to do and see if they actually take me out of town. We didn't pass any massive Zoogles on the way, so it would have to be ones that spawn in. Oh, hello, my good friend. Alphen, mi amigo, I knew fate would bring us together once more.
Well...
Remind me, you're that wonder guy, is it? I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. You claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you're well-versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung, nor an instrument my hands have not mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In this sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free within the breeze. Oh, Donna mio! Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin, faced with such wit? Indeed, words fail me. I am at a loss for what can I say but gracias. Oh, you, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to. I can't take any more of this. We're leaving. Dolim, you're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me.
Wait, don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can entrust you with the legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes. But be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourselves to solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure, let's give it a shot. This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued.
Good.
Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent! I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. We get the Wonder Text 1, Wonder Text 2, and a Wonder Text 3. We will go over that here in a bit. Let's go ahead and accept our other side quest first.
That's some cryptic text.
Right over here. It should be... Oh, wait, was there another one? Oh, I was looking at the owl. There was not another side quest.
Can't we just
Oh,
look
right.
around here?
Well, then let's go ahead and quickly read our items. We have 3 Wonder Texts. Wonder Text 1, just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. I'm sure you can at least guess what region that's in. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. And finally, it lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. I think we actually saw this on our way here. So, to find our destination, first we want to go to a hovel in a land shrouded by sand and stone, which will be... If we go back to Calaglia, we are looking for the Iglia Wastes. A hovel with sand and stone, I believe, indicates it's right over here. So let's go ahead and quickly travel back here.
Lose or something?
And then... Oh, hello, I forgot there was an owl here. And then, if we go look at our items again... The northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. So we want to go to the northernmost part. And then it lies dormant at the back of an narrow road to the west. So essentially, to the northwest, we want to go as far as we can. Northernmost part, past a narrow road. So it'll be right over here.
Hey, maybe these
We'll
are
go
supposed
ahead
to be
and
different
just
locations?
go around. They're not.
Now you're into this
Nope,
too.
they're all the same location. Let me pick up some wheat while we're here. And just past these bees, are we at the point where they'll run away from me? No, I guess not. We can find a shining spot right here. We get the iron pipe. I believe this is the first weapon we ever used as Alphen. It's unfortunately really bad. Did we use an iron pipe? I could have sworn we picked one of these up, but maybe it was just the dull sword was our first weapon. I think he like threw it or something, but I don't think we actually fought with it. And with that, we'll go ahead and head back to Niez. There is still one in the inn. Is it quicker to go back here? Probably about the same. So let's go ahead and just travel back here and then run on back to the bard. I wish I would have had this playing. You can see right there. He said in the bottom left corner. He said it like as soon as I was loading in. It was before I even actually load into the area. He said it was a freight train part he used as a weapon. If you remember back when, I think it was when we were first saving Shionne during a cutscene, I believe he picked up the iron pipe and hit some enemies with it.
I'm not so
I gather you finally solved the riddles.
How's this?
Found this thing, if that's what you mean. Oh, splendid! I knew you were all up to the challenge. That is indeed the legendary instrument that slumbers in these lands. It's just a rod that I was using. No, amigo, it is a rod that you were destined to use, and with her, you shall perform feats that shall inspire legends.
I see.
So, that really was the instrument we were after. Are you saying I should fight with this thing? Take her and go forth into the world. Achieve your grand destiny that you were born to fulfill.
Great.
All right, if you insist. It's got a unique curvature to it, but I'm sure I'll get used to it fighting with it over time. Pardon? I'll have to learn all of its unique bends by heart. I might even have to change what parts I use depending on if I'm attacking or defending. Oh, hold on, are you perchance being serious? Oh, this has been such a fun little excursion, truly. Your words have truly been inspirational to all of us here. You should work in my palace. Nay, would you consider joining us on our journey and hearing Alphen's beautiful music for yourself? Yeah, you should come along with us. If there are any other legendary instruments out there, I'd definitely like to know. I, sincerely appreciate the offer. However, alas, I must go where the wind blows. I shall leave it up to you to bear witness to the legends that are sure to unfold with that instrument in his hand.
Agreed.
Very well, and I shall keep watch over his every movement, so as to ensure that I do not miss history in the making.
Dohalim.
I'm going to have to come up with a way to fight that takes advantage of this thing. Dohalim, would you mind helping me out with that? Certainly. As you well know, I'm quite proficient in fighting with rods and staffs. Don't do anything with her that I wouldn't do, and with that, I shall be off. Until we meet again, adios. Farewell, my friend. Be safe. And so we get a quivering candles item. I don't know what that... How could that even be used?
I can't believe you made...
When their light expires, so too will the life... This... Huh. These two things have to be used for like a longer chain of quests. But either way, let's go ahead and head to the inn next, where there is a side quest inside the inn as well.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together.
The bard did give us a new weapon. Can I actually, if I go to equipment, yeah, it is so bad, but there's got to be a reason for it. I wonder if it's going to turn into like a legendary sword at the end of the quest line or something. And in here, we can talk to this person. I sure wish there was more to go around.
Oh, yeah?
What are you talking about? Our rations. We're always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. We have what you need.
How's this?
That's what you need. We've got some right here. Is this enough? Whoa, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that'd help out a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach you my family's secret recipe if you like. We get a curry recipe.
Great!
Oh, this sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look all that hard to fix either.
Hey.
Hey, Kisara, if it's really that simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you're actually interested in making food now, not just eating it? What does it matter to you? I'd just like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier.
Good.
Well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
Really?
It's as serious? Sure, I guess. Hit me with what you've got. But promise me you won't tell anyone else I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training. Deal?
What?
Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Now we can begin your training.
Right.
I see you have some freshly caught fish there. Perfect. We'll use that as well.
Really?
What? But the recipe doesn't call for fish.
What?
Are you trying to talk back to your superior? No, ma'am. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain.
Huh?
What? And so we get Kisara's initiation completed. We don't get anything from that besides the curry recipe, though. Oh.
All right.
Good. Looks like you have everything we need. And we dive into the culinary trenches.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
Over there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do, Private? Dance with it?
Huh?
No, of course. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire. Boil that water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander.
Yes.
Yes, Captain. Is she going to stop using 2 times the ingredients now? It's all finished.
Huh.
So it is. Its flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You've got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear?
All right.
Yes, Captain. Guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him. One day my food will taste so good it will knock his armor off. Kisara's initiation complete. There. Okay, so that was completing the quest. I guess we had started it. Very interesting.
By the by, Shionne.
And there we go.
Don't mind my asking.
Those are all the side quests
Would you be
completed. Let's go
willing to
ahead
share
and
what-
check the shop real quick because I believe, yes, we have the charming lure we can pick up. You can also pick up better gear for a lot of people here. But I don't think I really need the things they're offering. I don't want to spend all my gald right now, but let me sell some stuff real quick. We'll get 7,200. Oh, the fish are commodity items. Got it. We'll go ahead and sell those.
Sort of clothes are currently in
And
fashion.
then anything new here? I'm assuming not. Yes, nothing new. We will still need to go get some items between episodes here to remake some of this stuff.
Rena
But
sometime?
for now, let's go
Sure.
ahead and at least
As long
progress
as
the
you
story
call
till it
me
asks us to go to our
Captain.
next area. Are you the blazing sword of Calaglia? Welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understood?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dahna. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shionne. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
That's right.
Esta Luva
The
Forest.
Esta Luva Forest. Shouldn't be anything new here. And my
Try
guess
and pay attention.
is it's this place down here. Yes, it is. Welcome to the Valley of the Four Winds, Mahag Saar. Finally in the region proper here.
Ah, got sand in my eyes.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dahna's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Dahnans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shionne?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Yeah, that was quite a bit of events as soon as we walked out here. There is a side quest right there, but I think we're going to go ahead and save that for the next episode. So, the next one, we will be exploring the Mahag-Saar region, kind of like the way it looks, and see if we can track down the runaway lord. So, I will see you guys then.